But what is a hot rod? Let's take a look around one of these £25,000 supercars.
The actual vehicle starts off life from the moulds of a standard body shell, and it's built up from Kevlar and fiberglass. And the actual chassis itself is totally made of space frame. As you can see by looking inside it, there's tubing. The tube work consists of a complete body, and the actual body shell is just fixed to the chassis. With this, we're running the Zetec engine, which is basically from a Mondeo. A lot of the hot rods you see here today will be running Vauxhall engines, and the reason being is they are slightly more powerful in the fact that the Vauxhall will produce around about 240 brake horsepower, whereas a Zetec we can get around about 220 brake horsepower. Looking into the back of it, you see we've got like an independent fuel tank, and the batteries are in the rear, and in front of the batteries is a dry sump system where the oil, as opposed to being in the engine on a normal road vehicle, all the oil's in the tank and it's pumped through. As you see, the vehicle here, it's got inboard suspension similar to Formula 1 race cars. The reason being is, with a lot of the hot rods built, they have a suspension fitted to the outside wishbone on this sort of position, and if you do hit the wall, you rip the wishbones off and the suspension goes with it. There's a 3-speed gearbox. We've got a long first gear, and then between second and third we run 500 revs difference. For example, some drivers will do it so if we're in traffic we can drop down into second and pull a few more revs, and when you get through the traffic you can drop it back up into third, which enables it just to run that 500 RPM lower.